So here I am with the one, the only, Chael Sonnen, undefeated, undisputed.
That's true. By any reasonable standard, I mean, there's a lot of nuances and glitches within the unified rules, but by any reasonable metric, undefeated.
So we are here at Real American Freestyle. And you and I had actually talked a couple years ago. We ran into each other, Submission Underground, very similar. You were taking a high level, this guy has no respect for what we're doing, very high level UFC, MMA athletes and bringing them down to a lower form, a closer form of wrestling, grappling. Can you talk a little bit about what it means to see these athletes at this level?
I love it. I mean, I gotta tell you, I'm a fan. First and foremost, I am a fan. And nobody quite knew how the formula was gonna work out. Like when Eric Bischoff and Izzy and Chad are tremendous leadership, but when they started doing this and they started putting the cards together, they go, okay, we're gonna bring some famous people over. We're gonna bring some of Dana White's biggest stars over, and we're gonna put it on top of the bill, and we're gonna have some of our wrestlers, even Olympic champions that are earlier in the evening. Nobody knew if that was going to be resisted, if that was a good idea, if we're going to have to switch the order up and put the MMA guys first. Like, nobody really knew how to do it. It turned out they just got it right on the first try. And, I mean, this recipe's been working. We're getting all the media and all the mainstream action. We just left a press conference. You got the MMA guys, Marab, just for example, Saruki, just by example, in the last two matches. But all of the wrestlers, the Kyle Snyders and the Zahids, were like the most interesting guys in the press conference, or I mean, most interested in what those guys had to say. Like, it turns out that the wrestlers are MMA fans and the MMA fighters are wrestling fans, and it's been a really good synergy between the two.
You brought your son out to the event. I told you that's a great thing to do. Can you talk a little bit about how you have younger wrestlers today, and they mentioned in the press conference that can come out to these clinics and they can work with these people they see on the shows.
That's awesome.
Massive stars, and they can actually go and learn from that. That's something that jiu-jitsu really brought in as well. We can go grapple with guys that are very high level, elite. You, obviously, always willing to roll with anybody, right? So what do you think that does for the future of the sport when you have that type of accessibility to these incredible athletes that other sports, you know, you see them on TV, but you don't get to compete with them?
Yeah, Real American Freestyle is doing that right, but I gotta tell you, that all started with Dana White. Dana White was the first guy. I mean, we had the NFL commissioners and the NBA commissioners telling their guys, stay off of social media. Don't be out there. Don't meet the fans, because, you know, they knew that there was a risk in behaving like a fool or saying something outrageous, and Dana was the opposite. And Dana said, man, you better be out there with the fans. You better be saying hello to them and introducing yourself and shaking hands and doing every autograph they ask you for. And I just share that it's a really great way to build a brand. It's a really great way to build interaction. Real American Freestyle, the amount of tickets they're able to sell, but the demographic that they're serving, like, this is not a beer-driven audience like, say, an MMA fight. It's a lot of kids, it's a lot of grandparents, it's a lot of families, and the sisters and the mothers, and they all come out and just have a good time and a good energy. But I think a lot of that is because they got to meet the athletes. They have somebody to cheer for. They feel like, you know, I know that guy.
You haven't ordered Fox Nation yet. You don't know whether you're going to get the event tomorrow. You're the ultimate pitch man when it comes to things. Sell somebody on the event tomorrow.
Oh, this is the greatest event there is. No hesitation, no procrastination. It all goes down only on Fox Nation. If you don't have the streaming app, look, and it's not just us. In all fairness, Martin Scorsese's got projects over there on Fox. But yeah, if you want to watch Real American Freestyle, if you say that you are a wrestling fan and you don't have Fox Nation, come on.